The Legend of the Golden Snail. Once upon a time, there lived a king named Kurtamata. He leads a kingdom that is very beautiful and magnificent. That kingdom is the kingdom of Daha. King Kurtamata had two beautiful daughters, Gala and Candra Kirana. Their life is very happy and sufficient. One day, a handsome prince came from the Kahurapan kingdom. The prince was named Radeninu Kurtapati. The arrival of the prince to the Daha kingdom was to propose to one of the king's daughters, namely Candra Kirana. King Kurtamata welcomed the arrival and intentions of the prince. Princess Candra Kirana also accepted Prince Radeninu Kurtapati's proposal. Because of the engagement, Gala felt very jealous. He put his heart on Radeninu Kurtapati and felt he was more suitable to be his fiancé. From envy then developed into feelings of hatred. Gala started planning to get rid of Candra Kirana from the kingdom. One day, Princess Gala secretly went to meet an evil witch. He asked for help from the witch to bewitch Candra Kirana into something disgusting, and Prince Radeninu stayed away from him. He also hopes to replace Candra Kirana as his fiancée. The witch agreed to Gala's request. However, the witch cannot enter the palace because it will raise a suspicion. Finally, Galu had a trick to slander Candra Kirana, so that she was expelled from the kingdom. Candra Kirana left the kingdom feeling sad. On the way, he met an evil witch and bewitched Candra Kirana to become the golden conch. After successfully bewitching Candra Kirana, the witch immediately throws her into the river. Your curse will disappear, if you can meet your fiancé, Prince Radeninu, said the witch. One day, a grandmother was looking for fish using nets. In the end, the Keong Mas got caught in the nets. Seeing how beautiful the Keong Mas he got, the grandmother immediately brought it home and kept the golden snail in a crock. The grandmother takes good care of the golden snail and feeds it so it doesn't die. The next day, the grandmother returned to the river to find fish. However, none of that he got. Because it's been too long but not getting results. He immediately decided to go home. When Grandma got home, he was very surprised. He saw a very delicious food already available on the table. He was very surprised and wondered who had made this food. Every day similar incidents keep happening. Out of curiosity, the grandmother decided to pretend to go to see. In fact, he wanted to know and peek at who made the food every day. The grandmother was very surprised. Seeing the golden snail that he kept in a crock turned into a beautiful girl. The beautiful girl immediately prepared food on the table. Because of his curiosity, the grandmother immediately approached the beautiful girl. Who are you, beautiful princess? And where are you from? Asked the grandmother. The golden snail that turns into its original form is Candra Kirana. Very surprised to see the sudden arrival of the grandma. Finally, Candra Kirana explained who she really was. and told why he turned into a golden snail. After explaining to the grandmother, candra kirana again changed her form to become a golden snail. Meanwhile, Prince Radeninu kept looking for Princess Candra Kirana, who suddenly disappeared somewhere. However, he could not get any news from Candra Kirana. Prince Radeninu Kurtapati was very sure that Candra Kirana was still alive. Because of that belief made Radeninu not stop looking. He also promised not to return to the kingdom before finding his fiancée Candra Kirana. Finally, the evil witch found out that Prince Raden was looking for Candra Kirana. He looked for a way so that the prince could not find Candra Kirana. He also disguised himself as a crow. On the way, Radeninu was surprised by a talking crow. The crow knows its purpose. The prince was happy and thought the bird knew where Candra Kirana was. He also followed the instructions given by the crow, even though the directions are wrong. Prince Raden started to get confused with the instructions given by the crow. On the way, he met an old man who was starving. He immediately gave food. It turned out that the grandfather was a powerful grandfather and helped Radeninu from the crows. Grandfather hit the crow with his stick and suddenly the crow turned into smoke. The old man gave directions. Prince Radeninu Kurtapati immediately headed for Dadapan village. For days, he travels. However, in the middle of the journey supplies have run out. He felt very thirsty. He also saw a house and immediately headed to the house. He intended to ask for a glass of water. However, it wasn't just water that he got, but it was Candra Kirana that he was looking for. He saw his fiancée from the window cooking. Finally, Prince Radeninu Kurtapati was able to find Candra Kirana. He felt very happy. Likewise, Candra Kirana managed to remove her curse when she met her fiancé. Candra Kirana became a beautiful girl. Radeninu Kurtapati immediately brought Candra Kirana to the Daha kingdom. He also invited Grandma who had helped him. Candra Kirana also explained the actions of Dewi Galu so far to His Majesty the King. Finally, Dewi Galu's crimes were uncovered. Dewi Galu was punished for her actions. However, because they are afraid of punishment, he fled to the forest. Meanwhile, the king apologized to Candra Kirana. Finally, Prince Radeninu and Candra Kirana decided to get married. They live happily. The moral of the Indonesian folklore Keong Mas, the Keong Mas fairy tale is that you cover up the crime as best you can, one day it will be uncovered too. Always do good and stay away from envy, then you will be safe in living life.